battery, 86%. 4 hours and 15 minutes from start.
Oh, what was that? Ah. Oh, okay. I got out of his way.
You do need a tag if you're driving it on the road.
Excuse me?
If you're driving your bike on the road, you need a tag.
It's an e-bike.
Pedals,
What's the engine power on it?
750 watts.
Is it 750?
750 with pedals.
It needs to be registered.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
sir.
So why do you have a tag?
Because I don't have functioning pedals like he does.
Look here.
So you're riding a bike that's a
Yes,
750
sir. That's
on
functioning
the
pedals.
roadway.
I ride it up at the Central Court where you work at.
You're riding it on the roadway.
I ride it where you.
You also just ran right through the stop sign.
No, I didn't. I went on the sidewalk.
So you're driving your bike on the sidewalk?
Yes.
Let me see your ID.
For what?
You just ran right through the stop sign.
I didn't went on the sidewalk.
It doesn't matter. You still have to. You were driving on the road. You have to obey the rules of the road. Just like if you're on
I got on the
just like
sidewalk
on a
because of the
bicycle.
traffic.
Just like on a bicycle.
I know. I got on the sidewalk.
After you went through the stop sign.
I stopped at the stop
All
sign.
right, we can do this the hard way or we can do it the easy way.
What are you citing me for?
Hey,
What are you citing me for?
I haven't said that I'm citing you for anything, have I?
This is I got English stopped me for the same thing.
English stop you?
Yes.
Kind of region 2?
Yes.
Like I said, if you're on the roadway, even if you're on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
you still have to obey the stop sign. Because you can't just ride across the road.
If I'm on the, but on what I'm saying, I understand what you're saying.
Because you're still going across the intersection.
I understand what you're saying. But I did slow down and I looked both ways and I went on. I did not make a complete stop. I did not come to a complete stop. You're
And
right.
it's a four-way stop and there was cars on every single side.
but I
So
was
you need
going
to come
to
to
the
a
sidewalk.
complete stop.
But I was
Because
going
even if you're on a bike, it doesn't just give you the right of way to just go across the road.
I know that. I understand what you're saying. That's why I gave you my identification.
I got you.
You know
And
what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate you giving me
Yeah,
that.
because you're right. I did a stop and go. And then I went to the sidewalk.
Okay.
But this is an e-bike.
Okay. Just hang out with them for a second, all right?
You gonna give me a ticket? You gonna run my name? I'm gonna let you have to because it's okay. Y'all not in the same region? I had the same thing happen to me in region 2. Everybody hate on me about this bike.
Oh, shoot.
They just straight hate.
Why they hit you? Why they hit you?
Because it looks like a dirt bike.
I mean, you can't say it doesn't. I mean, it does.
It's like, just because you're black doesn't mean you're a criminal.
That's
You don't have to be wearing a uniform. Just because you're wearing a mask on a bike doesn't mean that you're trying to commit a crime with a mask. If they want to, say that's a mask. Unbelievable. I guess you would stop a child if he was going across the sidewalk and then stop at the sidewalk. Ran
Ran out.
I didn't. I looked both ways. I didn't stop. But nobody stops when they're pedestrian and they look both ways.
Yeah, they do stop before they just go. Unless they want to get hit by a car.
No. If there's nothing coming, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep walking.
Usually they always come to a complete stop and check both ways.
No, I'm saying if I was walking down the street right now,
times.
I'm just saying if I was walking down the street right now and I saw there was no traffic 5 feet away, I wouldn't stop and look again because it's a four-way stop.
All right, you got your ID on you?
That's what I was looking for. I had it earlier.
Okay. Because if yours is not an e-bike, you're driving on the roadway as well, or you're driving on the sidewalk.
I'm following him.
I got you, but if yours isn't an e-bike and you have an actual registered bike, then yours has to be on the roadway. It can't be on the sidewalk. So if you're going to be on the sidewalk, then he can't be on the sidewalk because he's got a registered bike.
I see what you're saying on that end too, but because it's an electric bike.
As a reasonable accommodation, the city of Columbia allows me to ride this anywhere a bicycle is allowed to be. Are you saying you're going to interfere with the rights of a totally blind or physically disabled person now?
You're blind and you're driving a bike?
I said, are you going to violate the rights of a...
Have I violated your rights?
433340.
Have I violated your rights?
Look up 433340.
Have I violated your rights?
No, he hadn't. You hadn't violated. He just
Did I ever say I was going?
He's just saying he's handicapped. That's why he uses that for handicap.
And I follow him.
So because
And we just left the park. We just left. Listen, we just left the park. We just left the state house.
on the sidewalk?
We just left the state
Anywhere a
house.
bicycle's allowed to be, I got consent from the Columbia City Police Department's Americans with Disabilities Act coordinator,
You
Miss
got that from
Gwendolyn
CPD?
Connors.
Yeah.
We're Richland County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, and that would be Tracy
And
Dove,
we did the same thing.
or
We
that
went
would
down,
be
they stopped at the same time.
Captain, what's her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. McDuffie. There you go. McDuffie, yeah. So you can go through McDuffie about it.
What's your first and last name? Wear that?
Yes.
For what?
You ain't seen the movie?
What? Being for
Do a
vendetta?
search for, yeah!
I know what it is.
Yeah, that's why I wear it.
I told you. What did I tell you?
Hey, sir. Real quick, what was that statute that you said? I'll be honest.
43, 33, 40.
I legitimately don't know. So
43, 33, 40.
I want to know.
43, 33, 40, and you had it in 2013, 2014 legal updates. You had it at the Basic Criminal Justice Academy too. You can go to...
They don't go that deep into it.
Oh, yes, they do.
What was it again? You said 43?
Yeah, she quotes it to you, reads it verbatim to you in the training video that came out in the 2013, 2014 legal updates and all basic classes
I
since.
was definitely not here in 2013.
I know you
I
weren't.
was in high school.
But when you went to the academy, you should have seen that video with all the dogs, count the number of leashes, no leashes, right? Right.
They don't do that.
That's
one.
right.
You said it was 43.
You didn't see that? Oh, let me show it to you. I can have it right here.
Mr. Richard, what was that? You said 43.
43, 33, 40.
That was the biggest hit yet.
So we're on YouTube?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, the Criminal Justice Academy, the chief of the Criminal Justice Academy allowed me to upload the video, the training video, to my YouTube channel to educate
People that
anybody.
harass people on an electric bike.
Here you go, right here.
But he's
All you have
he
to
got-
do,
he got
look,
really-
backup training video from the SCCJA police training video, and that's
Play it.
yeah, sure, hold on. Let me turn my Bluetooth off so you can hear it.
Oh Lord, I gotta get home. Look at this.
Okay.
Officer needs to be familiar with when dealing with calls involving service animals. We'll start with the Americans with Disabilities Act.
This is the
Americans
ADA.
with Disabilities Act says that service animals are dogs and miniature horses.
You don't remember that?
The act also says
Y'all
that
didn't
a
have that
service
training?
animal
So-
should be dependent on a
I
person
had,
except
so you know,
for
Legal's
self-control
videos, they
or
update
housebreak.
yearly and monthly and stuff like that, based off the
And
statute.
they're supposed to
So
teach
it's
y'all this in
updated
basic.
past that.
They didn't teach y'all none of this in basic?
No, I don't
But I
recall
had,
that video,
Sex
but I remember
animals,
the
tethered or leashed
something
animals
about.
are preferred
You said something about dogs, leashes, or something like that. That
Right.
sounded familiar a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't recall that video.
Well, this is the training video.
Yours was
Voice
downtown.
signal or
For
other
the very same thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Americans with Disabilities Act
And
says
that's
that
why I
it
don't have my
has the
driver's
nature or
license.
extent of
If
the
you
I
could
just
go
like
back and back, and
However,
that thing, that
you
same
may ask
thing,
if the
he said
animal is
something about
required
us
because of a
buying
disability.
And then once he got
See all those
everything in,
dogs? Count the leashes. Count the leashes.
However,
No
you
leashes.
cannot ask when it's
Yeah, he
really
couldn't
apparent.
go do it.
So I
such
had
as
CIT training. I
guiding
remember
a blind person,
some of that
wheelchair,
stuff, but I don't
providing
remember the
stability
statute.
How long y'all been in doing
43, 33, 40. Interfering with the rights of a physically or totally blind disabled person. I'm physically disabled, my friend.
It's
I
unlawful
work
for a
for
person
the
to
Department
receive
of
negative
Corrections.
behavior.
You the slave catcher. I was actually taking
So
care
this is your criminal justice academy training video right
I
here.
was a captain at SCDC.
I made it happen.
Or service animal.
And let me tell you
Obstructing,
something.
intimidating, or
Y'all catch them
jeopardizing.
and I take care of them.
Tracy Dove is your
Once they
Title
get in
VI
the
grant
system,
writer
they got
and
no
also your
rights
ADA
at
Title
all.
II coordinator.
Once
Captain
y'all-
Joanna
once y'all
McDuffie
catch 'em,
is also your
that's
Title
it.
II ADA coordinator. I know both of them and they know of me. And I can promise you, they don't want you talking to me.
We'll leave that alone. Just let them do it because I went from the sidewalk, street to the sidewalk.
So we're tying up
And I didn't make a complete stop.
3
But I was on the
officers.
I'm actually
So
getting off in a couple of minutes.
there's
He's coming on.
2 patrol cars that could be 10-8 doing something else
It doesn't matter, man. We don't.
right now. And this is wasting tax dollars.
It doesn't matter right now. It's already happened. It already happened. He wanted to know what the bike was. He didn't know it was an electric bike.
Well, yours is.
Do you be in you on like Clemson Road with it?
Yeah, he does both. We do both.
How much have you for?
Nobody's ever stopped
On Clemson Road?
Not in this
He
region.
was caught. He was caught arrested.
So that's the only one that stopped.
He
You
got
never got
sued.
stopped on that in Clemson Road?
This is not a dirt bike. This is an electric bike. It don't make no noise. So even though it might be
Mine's electric also.
Somebody's dirt bike might have got stopped. but
Mine's
this is
electric also. It's
It's
got
a $12,000 electric e-bike. 12,000.
it's got sport mode and
Well, you
eco
ain't never
mode.
seen nothing like this
Eco
before,
mode
but
limits
it's
it
about
28
$12,000.
miles an hour, which
Only
is
a fool
his
that's
type of
retired
bike.
will pay $12,000 cash because you can't get it financed unless you get a signature loan. The guy modified it the way I wanted to do it. He lives in Philadelphia. There's only 15 of them made. So I expect to get the attention. But I also expect to get a little bit of respect. Jesus Christ. It's going to be looked at, man. That don't mean that I'm doing something criminally crazy. Like I said, you wouldn't stop a child if he looked going both ways and he stayed on his bike instead of stopping on his bike and went to the street.
When y'all get time,
I'm just saying, if he would have, if it was any other bicycle that came up to that stop sign and didn't make a complete stop because they don't want to put their feet down, they see that no traffic is happening, nowhere, and they go to the sidewalk, not even going to the third street, we going to the sidewalk. You should respect that.
So I'm getting. So you was in the road and you got over?
Yeah, because this is a heavily trafficked road. We don't go but 15, 20 miles an hour. So when we come on this road right here, we go to the sidewalk. I go to the sidewalk personally. You know what I'm saying? And then my power is low, so I can't go but so fast with my battery. We don't went downtown everything. So I'm on a quarter tank. I'm trying to hop back in, to be honest with you.
How far
And then he's doing this kind of stuff right me up for this.
How far did he say he's writing you up?
He's doing something, he's taking a long time.
he better.
Run your information.
Well, he's still doing it. He's still running my name, running my other thing. Look here, I was falsely arrested April last year. I'm finna get a dismissal.
By who?
Huh?
By who?
By RSO officer. 2 white boys beat me up at D's Auto. And when I called the police, they put me in jail. I stayed in
said by
jail for
who?
3 days. Huh?
By who?
You know the officer name that arrested me?
It was Richmond County?
Yeah.
I don't remember her
It was the
name.
supervisor, that girl with the ponytail. What's her name?
I don't remember her name.
But anyway, that's a year and a half ago. I'm just getting a dismissal tomorrow, so I can sue everybody. The guy said I bit somebody. It was a 3rd-degree push. Yeah, the guy was from behind the counter. He came from behind the counter. I didn't even push him. I had my hands on like this, and another mechanic said, "Yeah, he pushed me." So yeah, if he came from behind the counter, I still got a right to push him. But I went to jail for it. And then he tried to choke me out, and he had a darn fingernail mark, and they said I bit him. On the incident report, I got it right there on my phone.
And I pay him as a physical trainer to ride with me when I want to go off-road, and that's what we've been doing today.
So the one you gave me is not like extremely in depth, but I get what you're saying about
thank you.
the disability thing.
Thank you.
Like there's no like specific thing that says anything about like, you know,
That's
the
right.
Right.
to
As
bicycles,
a reasonable
stuff like that.
accommodation,
But you have to
I'm
do
allowed to follow
reasonable.
him through the
In other
city
words,
limits of
If
Columbia.
he can't walk from point A to point B,
Yeah, I got
oh, he can
COPD.
actually drive just as-
Yeah. But it does state that even on the EPA MDs, which is what these are, 750 watt,
Yep.
that you do have to obey all traffic control devices.
That's why I gave you
and,
my
Yep.
information.
and the other thing that
That's why I gave you my
the
information.
other thing it states specifically is that if you come up to an intersection like that, you have to yield to all traffic. So,
I did, but I did not stop.
Oh, no,
I didn't make
well,
complete
I'm
stop.
saying like if there
I
are
want you to
cars at
hear
the
this.
intersection,
Yeah.
you have to yield to all of those cars.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I was saying is there were
Yeah.
other people at the intersection when you went across.
Can,
Yeah.
can you
I
look
didn't-
up another law
No, what I'm
for me?
saying is,
What's
you're
that?
right.
56.5, 65, 60.
I think might have just.
Yeah.
What's that one?
You need to look it up. 56.5,
Well, if
65,
you say
60.
what it is, I might know what it is.
You owe me one right now.
This guy knows numbers. Don't even mess with him. He
I
retired.
say,
He
if you
sits
say,
on the-
if you
he
say
sits
what it
in the
is, I might know
computer.
what it is.
Public contact report,
He's an
dude.
ADA coordinator
Oh, you want a
for
warning ticket?
disability.
Yeah,
Okay.
you owe me. Do your job.
Why don't you give him that thing?
That's
so he can be the
56.5,
ADA coordinator
65,
for
60,
disability?
my friend. It says any time a law enforcement officer stops a motor vehicle and no arrest is made and no citation is issued, the officer that initiated the traffic stop must issue the 56.5, 65, 64 by the South Carolina Department of Public Safety.
He didn't tell CPD that? No. Exactly.
That's right.
Look, he going to train somebody.
But you made contact with both of us. You stopped him. So both of us get a 56.5, 65, 60.
Well, I don't have public contact. Appreciate you.
Then you're going to have to figure something else
I'm
out.
going to give you a warning ticket.
Okay,
Why you-
that's a
oh,
56.5,
you-
65, 60. That is what that is. Read it. Look what it says on it. That's a 56.5, 65, 64, my
But
friend.
we have different books. This is a warning book. We do have field contact books. We just don't get them.
Okay. Yeah, but what you're writing is what you're supposed to issue every time you make a
I
traffic
told
stop.
you, he's a fanatic, man. We still appreciate you.
Your man said you ain't tell CPD the same thing, man.
Exactly.
What?
Why you didn't tell CPD
Why
earlier
you giving
when we
Richland
got
a hard
stopped?
time?
He
You
was
ain't
so
giving me a
glad to
hard
go. He was so glad to get away from them. He had the officer shaking like this.
That's because
I said, let's go, man.
It's because CPD's mean, ain't
Hey,
it? What's your?
No,
what's
he
your
was cool.
address?
He was cool. We was cool.
6905
He was glad to get away from that older
Clayton,
He
C-L-E-A-T-O-N,
stopped making up stuff.
Road,
Older cop?
Yeah, he thought he
Unit
was
I,
he stopped making up stuff.
149.
But I said, good.
That's in Columbia.
Yes, sir. 29206
Oh,
in the wonderful
love
city
it.
limits of Forest Acres. I am 57 years old at the moment.
Because he's doing his job. He said now he's doing his job.
Yes.
Since he stopped us.
That's
he's
why I
making-
wanted y'all to hear the 56.5, 65, 60.
I
That's
don't
why I'm
need
saying,
that.
come on, y'all got to hear
I
this.
don't want one. I don't care.
So are you gonna hang on to this, or you just get it, just throw it away later on?
No, he just keeps
That's
it in
state
state.
law, dude.
He's got a bunch of
That's
tickets.
state law, dude.
2001.
That's state law, dude. You make me part of your traffic stop, you're going to write me. It's a Telaria Sting
Y'all been
MX3
getting stopped since 2001.
2022.
Because of, what do you mean
No,
because of
he's
him?
been getting tickets since then. He saves them, and he teaches the law and learns the law and all this other stuff. He got shafted on a bullshitting ass point of possession, and ended up doing 2 years for it. And the guy was threatening him.
I had,
And when he's stupid, he showed the video, and they got him on that.
yeah,
You can't do that.
I had body
And,
camera of it.
and look here, and then he fought it. He could have got time served, but no, he wanted to try to keep his
Yeah,
CPD.
yeah,
And they taught him a lesson. Yeah.
yeah.
He
I lost it as a result of standing my ground, literally.
Yeah, but
I
guess
just
what?
noticed you said CPD. They must be on your mind heavy, man.
Yeah, they are. We just had a
Where
confrontation
y'all
with
headed
them.
home after this?
Yes.
And I
Charge
just
your bike.
educated them. They were after
You
me
done-
for
you
16,
done
7,
signed a
110.
Done.
You done made
And I
no-
said,
Don't
well,
make me
okay, well, if
feel
you want to
good.
write me for 16, 7, 110, why don't you look up 16, 7, 130,
With CPD?
Yeah, with the guy
which
that I was
exempts
talking, he
me
was
from
mad.
16, 7,
Because I
110.
was
Thank
talking
you.
junk.
I'll keep my face mask
But
on.
I'm
It protects
I'm
me.
a
Have a
correctional
good day.
officer, that's what I do. When I feel like I'm right, I'm going to start, get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. That's just my training.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes down to cop over cop.
If you riding a bike wearing a man, I ain't gonna call you for that. You do that all the time.
They don't like that. They don't like that adventure.
Huh?
It helps keep the bugs out of your face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it does.
Now, if you're like walking around in public, that's a
But
different
see,
story.
Yeah,
look at,
I mean,
listen,
people gonna call it
exactly.
like, hey, I
And
think
that
he's
was the
following me
difference
with a
between you
mask
and the other cop
yeah.
saying no, 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 no.
Because how's that any different than you having the front of
Exactly.
your,
I'm covering my identity. I'm covering my identity.
Yeah,
But
some
it's
guy
for
in
the
a
purpose
helmet's
of-
following me. He's
Yeah,
about
it's the purpose.
6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's different if it's like, if you're on the road wearing, a chainsaw helmet.
I'll be more conscious when y'all around the next time I go through a stop sign.
Well, I'll just be
'Cause I promise you, if
But
you want to
gotta
give
do
me
it- so
some
listen,
tickets
you gotta do it for
for
your
running a
safety, too.
stop sign, I always look.
Yeah.
I never got an accident.
You know, people run stop signs around here.
I know, but I always look to make sure nobody's running.
Thank you, sir. I hope you learned a valuable lesson today.
I can take your car right now and we can go to the stop sign and I'll beat you to the stop sign.
Probably,
It's my first time
my
really
car is
dealing with
like,
the electric,
2007, 2009.
electric motorcycle stuff.
That's cool.
2023, ain't it?
Yep.
It's new.
Well, this is the same thing as 56.5, 65, 60. That's what this is, okay?
Yeah, because ours are, so we literally have, we have
Yeah,
a
clean
ticket
up,
book,
man,
which is
like
our normal
off-road.
citations.
Right.
We have these, which is
Yeah.
where it says warning, and
Yeah.
we actually have another book where, but like I said, those don't really,
Right.
aren't really in circulation anymore,
tired.
where
Right.
it literally says
I got
FTC
it
on it.
Yeah.
It's just a field contact.
Yeah.
I would put all of them in the
Yeah.
parade.
FCT,
So the
Yeah.
community can see
which
it.
is the
and
field
it'll be
contact.
mentioned
Field
in the
contact
law.
report form or whatever.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
those are kind of like few and
They
far
gotta
between.
find
You
that
can
money
see
to
it.
make
Most
them
people just do
That's
the
the problem.
just
I
do
don't know
the
what kind of
warning
salaries you
thing.
think we make
Yeah.
over here.
But yeah,
Okay.
but- no, like I said, like I saw, because I mean when I'm behind you, I can't even tell if this is, you know,
A
motorized,
motorcycle
if
or
it's-
right. I
But I
know.
just saw it was tagged, and
Yeah.
I saw his didn't have a tag, and I was like,
That's the same thing that
Okay.
happened on same thing that happened to us in Region 2 on Omega Drive. Deputy English went by me and stopped him because I had a tag and
he
he
does
didn't.
it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing.
And we were like, hey, wait a minute. Look, functioning pedals, no functioning pedals.
Yeah, that's definitely odd. I've never seen one of those before.
So this is $5,000. Another $500 for the tires to make it street legal.
That's more than a motorcycle.
So $5,500. And I charge it up, go 30 miles on a charge. And in eco mode, it limits it to 28 miles an hour, which is his speed. I keep
You
it
know, on
in
the
eco
sidewalk, you
mode.
can't go faster than 15, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, but like I said, I follow him, and I got permission, written permission from Gwendolyn Connors, who is the ADA coordinator for the City of Columbia Police Department, to ride this anywhere a bicycle's
We should
allowed
keep
to be.
that on you.
I got it. I can show it. You want to see
Oh,
it?
you do have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we go at 20 miles an hour, I can make it.
Whatever helps.
I'll go wide open.
So I'm always open to learn
Y'all
stuff.
gonna
So.
go all the way
Well,
down,
look,
get on
if you
Barrow,
do a search for that,
Fontaine,
backup training SCCJA video,
Yeah, 9 years ago.
yeah, I made that happen.
I
I made that happen.
was in high school when that one came out.
Yeah, I made that happen. But let's
I don't
see.
like riding, man. These things
Uh,
are fast enough. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
trying to
saying?
get soaked. And it's hot outside, man.
We're just like, it ain't hot going 30 miles an hour, but it's just dangerous because these people
Oh,
here,
come
you know
on.
what I'm saying?
Well, like I
Well, a lot
told
of
him,
them
just
are
make sure if
just
you're on
getting
the
off
sidewalk, you can't go faster than 15.
Yeah, yeah, we don't. That's the reason why we get on the sidewalk. Every
Take
once in a
your
while we
time.
might gun it, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we respect everything because we old. We too old for that kid stuff, you know what I mean? You just caught me slipping. I had to give up my information. Normally I wouldn't give up shit.
Is there like a copy of like everything of like what it is, like what you actually asked? Because I get it says that, you know, this is a letter regarding your grant of permission to ride it, but
Right.
it doesn't like say specifically.
Anywhere
So
a
is there-
bicycle's
so is-
allowed to be.
So what I would do, and this is just a suggestion, is get that portion in writing, because this right here, because what it says in that specific email doesn't really like pinpoint what exactly you're getting permission to do,
I got you, bro.
unless you have
But
something
y'all
that
good
shows
folks, can
that.
we go? I'm gonna let y'all go because he talked too much. I want
Hey,
y'all get to go. Get
I'm
some
always
exchange
down to
numbers,
learn,
man.
man.
Y'all exchange numbers. Change the numbers, y'all brothers. Come on, change numbers. Y'all can do this later.
I'm just trying to make sure he's got the stuff that makes his life easier.
Yeah, you right. All right, brother. Support after five. Let's see if we can make a home with no more other issues. Come on. make it over there.
I think I lost my license at the bathroom.
Are you fucking kidding me? You
No.
always losing something every damn time.
We need to let park rangers know. Because I had it readily accessible here, and then I went to use the bathroom, and now it's not here. So I must have dropped it right around there somewhere.
Yeah, sure. 314 till 11.
And 16.7.110 is the mask law.
Yeah.
16.7.130 says if I'm doing something like this, which normal people like him would have a full face helmet on, then I can wear it. So for my protection. So it is for my protection. So it exempts me from what she's
Like I said,
talking
I would never.
One of the
I would
million
never
thousand.
sit there. I would never be like, oh, he's got a mask while he's riding his
Well,
bike.
you're young
I'm gonna
and
stop
you can
him
live
from
with that. You know what I'm saying?
Like
You're
I'm
young.
not. I'm not
You're
even.
young
gonna
and
How
sit
does
there.
that?
You go ahead and
that
enjoy
works.
your ticket.
Okay.
Yeah. You about to lose this. Come on.
Oh.
You got another 5-10 minutes for that. You got it. Let's go. Appreciate you, brother.
Y'all have a good
Appreciate
one,
you.
man.
Thank
Like I
you.
said,
I appreciate you not taking it because I was dead wrong.
Yeah,
I did do a
no.
stop and go.
Like I
I
said,
did do a stop and go.
all this is a first for me.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So you
dealing
wanted
with-
to find out what's
dealing
going
with
on
the
here.
electric bikes, dealing
Okay.
with the ADA stuff. You know, with on his side of it, with
Right.
having the permissions and whatnot.
I got you.
You know, that's my first time dealing. Like I said, I saw he had a tag on his bike. I obviously didn't see one on yours.
Right.
And from behind you, I can't tell if this is a dirt bike,
I know.
e-bike, or whatever.
Exactly.
So
I knew.
I'm just
I
like,
did.
okay, that's a dirt bike without a tag.
Yes,
That's exactly what it
I
looks
knew
like.
exactly where you were
So-
coming from. That's why I
And then
gave
once
you my
went to the stop sign, I
information.
was like, okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but like I said, this is my first time dealing with this particular situation in terms of like the e-bikes.
Yeah.
You know, really
Benedict
anything
Collins
with a
stopped me.
bicycle because I don't really do a lot with
Benedict
people
Collins
riding a
stopped me,
bicycle.
and he charged me with impersonating a police officer.
In 3 months.
Oh, because you got the lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to the next day to the chief, and they took the ticket back.
Yeah, no,
And they
that does
offered
not
me
meet the
$2,000.
statute. for
No.
Yeah, that's what I was
impersonating.
telling the
Exactly.
chief.
You have to
too.
have some kind of gain from
Yeah.
impersonation.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I will say that depending on the lights, don't quote me on this. This is what I was told by Highway years ago because I got pulled over for the same thing.
Years ago,
Was
they
that they can't be moving. And you can't have red, blue, and I think it depends on the yellow.
that's the way it used to
And
be
it
until
can't
the
be moving.
businesses started using it.
Mhm.
And then they got lax with the LED lights,
Mhm.
and then they got say, okay, let's be
You see the
reasonable.
Uber signs and
So
the,
that's-
and
Yeah,
the Lyft
I hate
signs.
slingshots and everybody.
Yeah. So
But if
it's,
they're
I know it's
flashing it like
it's
that,
different,
yeah.
but that was, I mean, when I got stopped, that was probably
Years ago.
10 years
That's
ago.
what
at
made you
this
say, I'm
point.
gonna be a sheriff. I'm gonna be a sheriff. That's what made you get in.
Oh no, I had already wanted to do it
That's
before
Saturday.
then, but yeah, no, I had blue LED lights on my car. Like,
Wow.
Not like flashing, they weren't
Yeah.
like on top of my
Right.
car or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone actually called on me while I was driving and said
Yeah.
that I was impersonating a police officer.
No,
And
you
I'm
weren't.
like,
Crazy.
I'm driving a Dodge Avenger. Like,
There's two things that you have to do to impersonate a police officer in this state. One is identify yourself,
as a police officer.
and two, attempt to commit an official act, which
Yeah.
the police officer would
I'm
be
literally
able
just
to do.
driving with the light,
Well,
with my
it's one of
lights
those-
on.
Yeah.
Those petty officers.
So he just, he just brought me outside. He had me show him, and I was like,
Okay,
yeah. I was
listen,
like, they're right here.
he
And
gave
he's
you
like,
one?
do you have a switch for him? And I was like, I haven't installed it yet.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was gonna install a toggle switch, and I was
Yeah.
like, I haven't installed it yet. And he was like, well, he's like riding around with them. He's like, it's kind of, so he pulled out the logbook stuff and showed me about, the yellow, blue, red
Yeah,
lights and
that's
stuff
true.
like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, they're literally just stuck on there with 3M tape. I'm like, I could just pull them off. And he's like, yeah, just do that. And he's like, because otherwise, he's like, I'll just issue a ticket. We have to go to
Yeah.
court, and all you're gonna have to do is pull it off, and it's a waste of everybody's time. So
Yeah, there's people that actually do that, impersonate.
yeah, I
They
don't
try
get
to put
that.
them hideaway
That's
lights.
why 56.5,
That's crazy.
65.60 is in place.
I love
dude.
this job. I don't know why you'd want to do it without getting paid though.
I wouldn't want to do it.
No, you'd be
Crooks.
crazy to go out here and be trying to be pulling over cars without any
I
kind
used
of
to
help.
ride with y'all.
Yeah, it's dangerous out here. Now, I would never. Like I said, I did 20 years in the Department of Corrections. And what you got to go through and dealing with just the inmates that's coming in,
Mm-hmm.
the issues they got, mental issues especially.
Yeah.
You see why they commit crimes. And they keep committing them. They're crazy.
Yeah.
Straight crazy. And you got to watch them. They're crazy. And you got to be careful, man. You got to be careful. It's good to not try to be too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you'll lose your life for nothing.
Yeah.
Because people kill people for nothing these days.
Oh yeah. It's
So
it's
unless there's
crazy out
something
here.
really serious, life-threatening or whatever, sometimes it's best just, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yep.
try to keep it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because this area here is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, we just chased a dude through here last night. So I mean,
And they do crazy things, and I can understand you could be coming through here with looking like a dirt bike.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of crime up here. So you do have to kind of keep them on your toes. But be careful, because people will turn around and shoot you off. Bam.
Yeah.
And then you're gone. I almost lost my life at Kershaw. An inmate somehow got a key.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
He got a key and he was locked up. He had to unshackled himself and everything, put his shackles in his socks, and open up his cuffs. And I was that close from getting shot, killed. Because I took the inmate down to Kershaw County. And they had it in the article, inmate escaped from SCDC. I didn't even escape, I caught it, but just that quick he could have killed me.
Yeah.
I caught his cuffs and grabbed him. We would sit down in front of the judge and I just and stood like that, and everybody looked like, what the hell? But for the most part, I got away with that. And I said, man, this is dangerous. And that guy had a big old eye. He had already robbed 2 people here and robbed the old people in Camden, so he was taking them down there for extradition so he could get sentenced, whatever.
Yeah, I don't
Just be careful.
I don't mess with the corrections stuff.
Listen, I'd rather deal with corrections as a black man, maybe as a white man you want to go in there, than to come out here on the streets and deal with anybody and everybody. It would be too, it's nervous to me.
I mean, I like dealing with everybody, you know, it's nice.
I mean, you're a good cop.
but,
I mean, you're a
you
good
know,
cop. I can tell that you're a good
I just
person.
get called racist every day. That's pretty much about it. But,
No, you're not a racist. You're not a racist like that. But
that's
there's
normal.
racism. There's racism in you because you're dealing with the black population that you don't normally deal with. So therefore, if you're unfamiliar with it, you say, hell, that's not my thing. Why are you like that? And it's just poverty, being black, and then being ignorant from being black. So there is some racism there, and you might exhibit it from time to time, because I don't like my children acting stupid with me when I'm trying to tell them what the hell they're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? So you just gotta understand that. As from my perspective, as an intelligent black man, when I'm dealing with ignorant black people, then I'm racist my goddamn self. And I'm go.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Right.
Nice meeting you.
Good to meet y'all.
Yeah, don't tell the sheriff. He won't like you talking to me.
All right.
Yeah, don't tell the sheriff. He won't like that. Not at all.